Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand, two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Tigers ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Trojans offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The LSU Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. LSU quick to the line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give is to Williams. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. On the move is the 30. Hit the afterburners, kid. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got him 1st and 10 outside the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
The inside handoff. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block on the offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the ground, it's O'Neal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball is intercepted. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back has it. barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now on second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
USC 0.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Moss. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Tigers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the pitch. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy...
Throws toward the end zone. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Now on 1st down from the 43. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dude.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you throw it to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Unloads to the wideout, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Got his man downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The quick out, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw.
A big-time catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Makes the catch, it's O'Neal. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's got his man. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it! Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Slams ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Durham. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Nussmeier. The throw to the outside is complete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
First down here for the offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's O'Neal. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Gets it past the marker. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the Trojans have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Southern Cal! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Now they'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over 100 on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare And
now the hit knocks it loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now 2nd and 10.
well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Coming after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Trojan! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Got it, looking for a first. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one splits the uprights. And that's going to tie it up. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. On the move. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open, and that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the runway.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Moss. Snags it over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On the ground, it's O'Neal. That pickup might be best measured in inches rather than yards. Not a lot of running room there. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen.
It's a fumble. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. This offense had a really good opportunity here, and they just spit it up with the fumble.
And I'm so impressed with the defense. This has been a long, hard-fought type game. It's been physical. Guys are tired. But in this 2-minute situation, they're still out there. They're still pulling away at the football, trying to create opportunities for their offense to go win the game. Cannot be more impressed with this defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. Touchdown Trojans! They move on top here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Power football with the run. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks. And you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Card in the backfield, it's Hudson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the right. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the field. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game.
And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. LSU right back to the line. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. To the air on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. That's caught. It's Taylor. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Line getting set on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
First down for this offense. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.